Should you buy a house now or wait? Honestly, it's the real estate version of should I text first or play it cool? Spoiler, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, but there is a smart way to figure out what makes sense for you. Today, we're breaking down a brand new Bankrate article from David McMillin that asks the exact question so many of you are wrestling with. Buy now or wait on the sidelines. We'll cover mortgage rates, home prices, inventory, what the experts say, and even a little recession talk. Stick with me because by the end, you'll know exactly which team you're on, team buy now or team wait it out. The state of the housing market right now. Let's start with the national facts. The median U.S. home price in July 2025 was $422,400. That's the highest July ever, according to NAR. We've now seen 25 straight months of year-over-year price increases. Yep, 2 years of nothing but up. Mortgage rates, after hitting an 8% peak in 2023, they've cooled. Right now, the 30-year fixed average is 6.62%, the lowest in nearly a year. Homes are taking longer to sell, 28 days on market versus 24 last year, and inventory is up by 15.7% compared to 2024, the most homes on the market in 5 years. So buyers do have a little more breathing room, but here's the kicker. 77% of Americans still say it's a bad time to buy a house, which means sentiment is in the basement, even if the data is starting to brighten up. Why buy now might make sense. Okay, let's play devil's advocate because despite the doom scrolling, there are real advantages to buying now. 1, equity starts today. Renting is like subscribing to Netflix. Money goes out every month, and at the end, you own nothing. With a mortgage, you're building wealth with each payment. Number 2, you lock in your cost. Rates might rise again. Imagine committing to a home today and knowing your payment won't be at the mercy of inflation or your landlord's mood. 3, marry the house, date the rate as they say, just means that if you find the right property, buy it. If rates drop later, you can always refinance. And of course, talk to your lender or your broker for the best strategy in this. As one broker put it, you can't time the market. A home should be a long-term investment. And Melissa Cohn adds, marry the house, date the rate, both are right. Waiting for the perfect timing is like waiting for a unicorn in downtown Boise. Possible, but you'll be waiting a long time. The 3 key questions to ask yourself. So how do you know if you should be buying right now? Ask yourself these 3 questions. 1, do you have excellent credit? Median borrower scores today are 750 to 800. If you're in that zone, lenders will roll out the red carpet with their best rates. If not, waiting to boost your score could save you tens of thousands. Number 2, do you have a solid down payment and reserve? Putting more money down means smaller loans, lower payments, and better terms. But don't empty your piggy bank. Lenders also want to see that you have a cushion for emergencies. And 3, are you planning to stay a while? Closing costs and moving aren't cheap. If you'll be there for at least 3 to 5 years, buying might make sense. If you're thinking about flipping it in a year, you might want to really have a strong strategy for this. Now, zooming into the Boise market, I am still having most of my clients get seller credits on the buying side. This really helps cover your closing costs, buy down rates, and even with some home repairs. So deals can be made, and while these are general guidelines, I really recommend you pairing up with a real estate agent and a lender or broker to really dive into your specific strategy. When it's better to wait. Now, let's talk some red flags. Number 1, your local market is softening. National stats mean nothing if your zip code is sliding. Raleigh home prices rose 5.9% last year, but Chapel Hill, just 30 miles away, fell 18.2%. That's why a hyper-local lens matters. 2, inventory is climbing in your area. More homes equal more bargaining power. Nationally, we're at 4.6% months of supply, still shy of the 5 to 6 months for balance. If your city is trending higher, the longer you wait, the better your position. 3, your finances aren't ready. Credit score too low, down payment still cooking, bonus or inheritance on the horizon. Waiting until you're financially rock solid means lower payments and less stress. The mortgage rate math. Let's get nerdy for a second. Bankrate's mortgage calculator puts the numbers into perspective. So buy a $350K home with 20% down at a 6.5% rate. Your principal and interest payment is about $1,770 a month. Same house, but a 7% rate is $1,863 a month. That's a $93 difference each month. Doesn't sound huge until you zoom out, where it's $1,116 a year or $33,000 over the life of the loan. So yes, 0.5% matters a lot, which is why locking something in, if you're ready, can be smarter than gambling on future drops. What if a recession hits? Ah, yes, the R word. If the economy dips, lenders can get stricter, lose your job mid-process, and that loan approval evaporates. Plus, fewer qualified buyers means less demand, which can freeze local markets. But if you're secure financially, recession often means less competition. Fewer bidding wars, more negotiating power. So a downturn can actually play in your favor if your personal finances are recession-proof. FAQs buyer keep asking. Now let's hit a few rapid-fire FAQs straight from the article. Is the market going to crash? Experts say no. Expect a soft landing at worst, not a repeat of 2008. Can I buy and sell at the same time? Yes, but it's juggling chainsaws. You'll need an agent who can coordinate timing and a lender who keeps everything aligned with your sale proceeds. Is it a bad time to buy? It depends on you. Prices are high, rates are elevated, but if you're financially ready and you find the right home, it's not a bad time at all. So here's the truth. If your finances are strong, your credit is healthy, and you found a home that fits your life, buy now. Start building equity and sleep easy knowing you can always refinance later. If your credit needs work, your down payment needs time, and your market's still cooling, wait it out. Focus on getting stronger financially and watching the local trends. But remember, life doesn't pause for mortgage rates. Jobs, families, relocations, none of those wait for the Fed's next move. Sometimes the right time to buy is simply when you need to. So if you're in Boise and you're wrestling with this decision, let's talk. I'll walk you through the numbers, your neighborhood, and your options so you can make a confident move, not a rushed one. If you found this helpful, hit like, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss future deep dives. And let me know in the comments, are you team buy now or wait it out? I'd love to hear your take.